Hello, I have one of my favorite people in Magee with me. Somebody accused me of the other day of saying everybody's your favorite people. Well, a lot of people are, but Mel Ann Scarborough truly is. She is running, or the head of, or whatever you want to call it, we don't know, the Magee Walk-In After Hours Clinic. It's been so interesting talking to Mel Ann because I keep up with her. She's a personal friend, but also I've been interested in following her medical career of what she does with medicine and all, because she works so much with the Heart Healthy Clinic. We had talked with that, and she's worked with diabetes, all that type of thing, and I'm so excited that she is going to be at the After Hours Clinic. And Mel Ann, give us kind of an overview, because everybody thinks, now I'm going to tell you, After Hours Clinic to me means after 5 o'clock. I'm just saying, that's what it means.
Thanks for having me, Miss Sue. You're one of my favorite people, too.
Thank you.
The Magee After Hours Clinic and Walk-In Clinic, we're going to tack on to the title, developed through a desire to open our services of the hospital and the clinics to provide an extended service to the community that we weren't able to provide in just the clinics alone that were operating during the day. So what Dr. Pruitt and the medical staff wanted to do was offer extended hours in a walk-in type situation where the patients do not have to beg for an appointment or wait to be seen. They can simply, anytime, any day of the week, walk into the clinic between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m.
So you start as early as 8 o'clock in the morning?
8 o'clock every morning except Sunday. And we come in after church on Sundays, but we're still there until 10 o'clock every night.
Well, see, that's great, because you know, if someone has to be at work at 9, they could make that clinic appointment.
Exactly.
And if you find someone that needs more care, what are the type of patients that you see? Now, I would think after hours you might be seeing, you know, people with cuts, bruises, I don't know. But what are you seeing in the daytime?
Typically during the day we see anything that would normally be accepted into a routine doctor's office. You know, non-emergent, but maybe urgent. We can do minor suturing. We can do x-rays. We can do full lab service. We can do medical management of hypertension, diabetes, run-of-the-mill routine coughs and colds.
That is wonderful. So basically, when you can just see you anytime.
Anytime.
That just seems so strong. I've always, you know, it's interesting to watch the changes that have happened even in our medical community, because, you know, years and years ago we even had doctors that made house calls, and then now we were having to beg to get to see the doctor, but we have to change with the times on it completely. And as much work as you've done with the heart healthy and with diabetes, and I know the people who have followed you from up the highway all the way around that are your patient. This way, someone who might have been your patient in the past can see you now.
Yes, ma'am.
And they can come in. Can they
Anytime.
call and request?
They can. Now we have several providers. I'm the main one during the day. April Garner is the second one that she's in when I'm off. And then there's several, 4 or 5 other nurse practitioners or physician assistants who cover the evening and weekend hours. But we all might be there at any given moment or time or shift. So if you want to call and ask for one specifically and ask when they'll be on duty, just call the clinic and ask for them. It's real easy. Just call and ask. We probably will not offer an appointment. If you call and ask and you get an appointment, you'll probably be told you just come on in and we'll get you right on in.
Okay, what is your wait time?
Usually during the day, it's very rapid. I've had patients tell me her little booty never hit the chair. And that's how we want it to be.
Right.
It's usually just a few minutes, and you're right on into the triage area, and then right on into an exam room, and we're in to see you and see what's wrong and examine you.
You know, it's kind of interesting. It's like we're adding a third medical facility.
Exactly.
You know, the towers, the hospital, and now this clinic. I think that's going to be great.
It's wonderful, and it serves a need for the community. Miss Sue, you and I were talking. You might go to bed thinking, I don't feel real good, and be sick by the time you get up in the morning, and you didn't plan that, and you can't get an appointment because everybody's booked solid that day, or it's wintertime and everybody's got the flu, and you don't plan those things. So it's a great way. And the other thing, I'm rattling on, but the other thing is your chart and your medical history and your record. If you are established over at the hospital and in the clinic's system, we have access to it.
I think that is great.
Yes, and it provides a continuance of care and lessons, mistakes being made if you have all that record of the patient available to you.
I think that's great. When it was even talked in the beginning about electronic records, we were all like, Big Brother, something else trying to do. But I think it's fantastic. The way it ties and loops everything is.
So much.
I think so.
And provides us just a real safe environment.
Well, a lot of times, of course, I think I can always doctor myself. I don't need the doctor. I just need to tell him what to do. A lot of one of those patients. But a lot of times you do kind of know what's going on. And it might be a Decadron shot that I feel like I need because I'm having an allergy attack. I hadn't had one in 8 months or something. Well, I'm not sitting down at that clinic 5 hours. I'm not doing it. I don't have 5 and I'm not going to. I think this is going to be great.
It is. It is. And I hope that it'll, we're going to have times during flu season where we're busier than usual and you might wait a little while. But I hope no one ever waits 4 or 5 hours to see us.
Right.
And be treated and, treated and streeted.
Treated and streeted. That's pretty good. That's pretty good because that's pretty much your goal to get them going. But are you seeing any flu or anything in the summer?
We have some viral illness during the summer that can be pretty impressive. You're really sick and you feel really bad, and it won't test out positive most of the time as one of the A or B flus, but we'll look at the blood counts and realize that it's definitely something viral. And you might not know exactly which virus because it wouldn't test out for the ones that we normally find. But then you get in the back of your mind, oh gosh, is it West Nile virus?
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
There's so many different ones, and the summer viruses can be really harsh.
Well, and too, with having no winter, they say we're going to have some, and I believe I've never seen so many mosquitoes and flies in my life. Bugs. I feel like I'm in Bugville, whatever it is. It always did. I am so excited that the Magee Hospital got you. I cannot tell you what a wonderful nurse practitioner that she is, because she has a heart for the patient. She's going to go that extra mile. And she has people that have followed her from all over. And I know that one of her biggest fans has been Greg Hall.
Oh.
Sweet Greg has loved you. I know. When the first time when he started getting sick, it was Mel-Ann that he asked for. So we're fortunate now to have Mel-Ann at the clinic, walk in after hours. We're just going to get us a new name one day. But that's what it is. It's not just after hours. It is all day, every day, except Sundays. It's after church.
That's right.
And I'll look forward to seeing you, and I hope you'll get to go see Mel-Ann and go by the clinic. Any questions that you have, you can call the clinic, and anytime you want me to check on something for you, just send me an email, and I'll be glad to.
One more thing I forgot to mention before we quit. With our pediatrician having exited the picture, until they find a replacement and offer those pediatric services again, don't forget, I worked with her a long time. We have a lot of pediatric experience in the clinic, and we're available to offer those services. I do not have immunizations in stock yet, but we will soon. And a lot of these children are going to be required to have one to enter the 7th grade. There's a new one required. But let us help your kids too.
All right. We're going to do a few more videos with Mel-Ann because I think there's some other things that we want to cover. But I hope you'll watch and tell your friend to watch. Have a good day.
Thank you.